Okay, so for a shop update, got the old Dyno Dynamics single retarder, DS450 I think it was. It's old DOS. So today I'm going to be doing an upgrade to go to digital. I think it's YourDyno is the controller. I got the YourDyno power supply. Probably going to need to get the YourDyno trigger wheel or a generic or my own or something. I got to figure out that. I got a Hall effect sensor, but the current sensor that it uses now, it uses these notches, if you could see them there, and then as this thing rolls, yeah, it just picks up on these notches. So that won't work with the YourDyno. So I'm going to probably have to put a trigger wheel on this for speed, and I'll go with the CANbus adapter so I can get wideband through there. I'm going to use the Bluetooth module to pick up car data, and we'll see how this goes. This little outdated. A lot of these connectors are pretty beat up. These have definitely seen better days in through here, so I'm going to replace all these, probably use a mil-spec connector and make this a removable cable, even though now with the YourDyno I pretty much only need, thinking power and speed sensor. I'll have to see. If I mount the controller here, then I'm pretty much going to just need power and USB. If I mount the controller and the power supply in the cabinet, going to be a few more wires, but I'm probably going to mount the power supply for the retarder in here. The wire already comes out from the retarder, runs through here, and then right into the power supply. I'll probably reuse that, take the box out of there, put the power supply there, and then all I have to do is run the 2-wire PWM, I think it works on, through the connector here. So let's get started, and we'll keep you updated. Okay, so I started to take this apart. I was looking at how nasty, oily, greasy this is. Cars blowing up and coolant leaks and oil leaks and all that sort of thing. Plus you got some grease on the bearings and just getting whipped around in here. So I was thinking I was going to pull these wires out, and you could even tell where it went through that gland. I mean, inside is perfectly clean, outside is just a mess. So I was going to take this box out and just mount the power supply right to the floor here, but now I'm starting to wonder if I should put it in this box. The only concern I have is the heat. So the power supply for the YourDyno is in an aluminum housing with some heat sinks on it. I don't know how hot that's going to get. There is a Bluetooth monitoring app where I could monitor the heat. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe put it in a different box. So I will still remove this box. I'll get a different box, put the YourDyno controller in the other box so I don't have to disassemble this box, and then mount that in here. And if that works out with no heat problems, I'll leave it like that. If it runs hot, I'll either try and put some vents in there, or I'll just remove it and mount it to the center plate by itself. I think it'll be okay either way, but if I can keep it cleaner and try and keep all the wires neat. You figure this thing is super old, 2006 I think, but it's spotless in here. This seal worked great. I don't know what kind of box this is, maybe like a Hoffman box or something like that, but yeah, worked great. So maybe I'll just keep the same idea and put a box in and replace this one just so I can keep it together in case I do ever want to go back, or maybe I'll sell this box and recoup some of the costs of the new controller. So yeah, that's where I'm at.